I don't think you're going.
If that phone worked into my SIM card, that would be fine.
No, it's probably better you stay here, honestly. And there is good news to that though, because I have your tickets on my backup phone, so we can sign it. Or Sunday. We're going Sunday, Jay. Holy shit, this is real. Remember we got Marley's and Jay's last night? That's what I'm talking about. Marley's and Jay's last night. Here we go. Underway from Windsor, it's the Wild Hounds and the Spitfires as we're officially underway. Here's Spellisy. It's an all-alternate night. Both teams in alternate uniforms. Here's an early chance for Zugan. Shoots! Stopped by Bryson. He's had to be better in net. He's going to be tested tonight. Here's Copper. This Wild Hound lineup really looking for some wins right now. They need 12 of their remaining 16. Here's a save. Another shot that went wide. Close call for Windsor early. Abraham, that doesn't go. It's handled by Bryson. Spellisy in front. Another save by Bryson. Right out of the gates. Good pressure by the Spitfires. Here's Thrower. The other way. Here come the Hounds. Thrower behind the D. Looks back. Centers. Finnegan. His shot blocked. Here's Walton. And the other way come the Spitfires. It is a all-alternate night, as we had mentioned. Here's a pass ahead for Spellisy. Shoots. It's blocked. Got it back. It slides wide. Finnegan. Here's a chance out front. Another save made by Bryson. Spellisy on the giveaway. That glances off the glove of Bryson. Here's Thrower with it, and here go the Hounds. Thrower up the right side. He has Woods. Wait. Shoots. Save Costanzo. 11:47 to go in the first already. No scoring from Windsor. Face off here, right side. Taken back by the Hounds. Here's Nicholson. Shoots. Tipped. Good save, Costanzo. On the redirect, here's Cleaver. He'll fire it right on goal. It's stopped by Costanzo. And another face-off in the Windsor zone. Good pressure early from the Wild Hounds. We saw this start against Guelph last game, but it was momentarily. They got to keep their foot on the gas here tonight, and they know it. Face-off. Here's a giveaway to Woodall. Kept in by the Hounds. Shears. Slides and fires. That goes way wide. Cleaver trying to keep it in. Here's Zito to Eichler. Woodall. He'll carry it up to center down the right side. Woodall in over the line. Goes right to the net. Centers. Good save made by Bryson. Fed back to the point. It's Lash to Shears. Hounds ahead through center. That's given away. Woods trying to get it out. Lash penalty on the play. It's going to Windsor. Woods kicking it back to the point. Nicholson grabs it. In over the line he comes. Here come the Hounds to the attack. McCoy has help with him. And the pass in front just missed. Power play coming to the Hounds as Davis heads off. Cole Davis will go to the box here. 2 minutes for tripping. Wild Hounds a chance to strike first. They struck first against Guelph. They're going to have to do the same thing here tonight against Windsor. Face off one. Here's the shot, and it's off the blocker of Costanzo. Nicholson to the net. Fed it out front. No one was there. Abraham clears. It does just get out to center. Down the left side boards, and the Windsor Spitfires on it, short-handed. Down low, Hounds standing around. They need to get back to it. Sent around the corner. It's Windsor with a chance. They score! It's a short-handed goal. And the Spitfires strike first. Ryan Abraham gets the goal, and from a turnover behind the Wild Hound net, they pay the price. It's 1-0 for the home side. Short-handed goal, still a minute 12 to go in this power play. Toronto's going to have to turn it up a notch. Face off one, here's Thrower, he'll send it in. Wild Hounds have given up the goal too many times first this year. Here's Eichler, he'll clear. Picked up by Copper. There's the shot. It got through, but not in. Oh, my. Greentree played out to center. Thrower's back to it. And offside against. Oh, it's going to be a penalty on the play. It's going to Toronto. Dancing Coffee heads off. That'll make it 4-on-4 now. But the Hounds already down 1-0 here in the first. Face off. Taken back. Won by the Spitfires. Eichler scores. Off the draw. It's 2-0 Spitfires. It's a 4-on-4 goal and a good start early for the home side. Wild Hounds gave up only 1 goal last game. They scored 2 technically, an empty net to count for 3, but empty nets aren't scoring goals. So 2-0, 5.5 to go here in the first, and the Wild Hounds struggle again. Tyler Bryson not doing great in goal again. Zugan stopped by Bryson this time. There's a giveaway. Hounds have it now. Power play Windsor. Pass finds Woods. Here go the Hounds shorthanded. They're going to have to attack shorthanded. Drop back to Copper. Copper moves in, still holding on. Didn't take the shot. Still holding on. Gave it away. Here's Abraham. If you're the Wild Hounds, you've got to take that chance. They hold on to the puck too long instead of going to the attack. And here's a chance the other way. Abraham, that's blocked. Good job by the Hounds getting back to defend. Here's Copper now. 2-on-2. Moves in. Shoots. Didn't miss by much. Here's McKinley. He'll go to the net. What a play! Oh, it just rolled off his stick. Here's Eichler. Woods with it back. Woods pinned along the boards. He didn't even have the puck. No penalty. Here's Abraham. Down the right side. He'll bring it back in, and the Spitfires dump it in. McKinley back to grab. Here's Copper with it. Copper, 1.5 minutes to go here in the first. With speed, Copper down the right side to the middle. Shoots. Good save made there. Copper holding on to it. Pass from behind the goal looking out front. That was turned over to Abraham, and now Walton carries it out. It's going to be 2-0 Windsor after 1 tonight. Here from Windsor. Here's Eichler with a step. He's stopped by Bryson before the buzzer. 2-0 after 1. Shots a goal, 12-7 Spitfires. It's 2-0 Windsor after 1. The hits are one aside. Faceoffs 4-3 Toronto. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. A shorthanded goal for Windsor. 2-0 after 1. Welcome into period 2. The Hounds have work to do. They need 12 wins in their remaining 16 contests to make the playoffs. Round 1, here's Thrower. And that's a 90% win record is what's required. Here's Copper. And it just feels like this team is not going to make it this year the way that they've been struggling to provide offense and goaltending, and now, just like that, they're going right back to the box. Down 2-0, and Windsor back to the power play. Face off here, left side of the goal. One back by the Spitfires. Here's Eichler, down low to Greentree. Zito, good save made by Bryson. Much needed save made by Bryson. As here's the pass ahead for Luke Cleaver. He's dangerous when you give him room. He'll go to the net. Cleaver. And I don't know what he was thinking there, but he sent it off the back of the goal and gave it away. Has that back now momentarily, but turned it over again. Woodall through center. Here come the Spitfires on the power play. Greentree turned it over. Owen Carr tried to take off. Good job of the Spitfires getting back. Here's Cleaver. Shoots. Good save made. Now Thrower to the net. Dalton Thrower. He stopped. Back-to-back good chances for the Hounds, but they can't get it to fall. Here's Greentree. In on goal. And, they get away with one there. It looked like it was going to go in, but the net came off before it did, so no goal. It would have been 3-0. Face-off here just outside the Hound line. 2-0 Windsor leading. Face-off 1. Shears to Finnegan. His pass up on the wing for McCoy. That's turned over to Zugan. Now Walton. Back for Cristoforo. In over the line. Trying to go to the goal with it. Abraham will do just that. Dropped it to the point. Coffey was there to take it back. Spellisy stopped with the shot. Here's Abraham. Back to the point again. There's a shot. It's wide. Rebound. They score. It's 3-0 Spitfires. AJ Spellisy gets the goal. He's been all over the ice tonight. He gets rewarded, and it's 3-0 Windsor. Face off here. Here's Walton with it. He'll bring it through center and over the line on the left side. Spellisy turning that over to Copper. Copper kicking it back. It's Windsor on it first. Abraham, he's stopped by Bryson. Trying to make it 4-0. Here's Nicholson ahead to Ryan McCoy. Needs to get something going. He has Copper with him. The pass. Big save. How did that not go? Here's Walton in the corner. McCoy tried to get it back. Walton on the turnover. Lodge steps into the rush. Here's Jonathan Lodge. Scores! And Jonathan Lodge breaks the silence here from Windsor as the Hounds fans get on their feet. It's 3-1. 8:43 into the second, just before the halfway mark. Exactly what you want to see from this lineup. Yeah, you get on the board. It's a chance to get back in this game. Keep siding with momentum here. You're on the board now. Keep attacking. Face off one back. Here's Walton. Gave that away to Josh. Walton knocked off the puck. Josh is back to it. Has Caremore. Caremore stopped by Costanzo. Good save made by the Windsor netminder. Face off here, left side. Taken back by the Spitfires. Walton in his own zone, just trying to get it out. Circles around Josh, feeds that over to Greentree. Liam Greentree. Off to Cristoforo. Cristoforo ahead for Walton. To the middle of the ice, he gave that away to Dalton Thrower. Here's Thrower, sending it right back into the Windsor zone. Round the boards it goes, it's Josh. Couldn't hold on to it though. Pass finds Zito. 3-1 game here late in the second period. Picked up by the Spitfires. Cristoforo for Davis. Here's Greentree. Fed that back to Davis. Here comes Zito. He's stopped by Bryson. It almost snuck behind him. Finnegan. Hounds have it here in their own corner. Another giveaway. Zito trying to get that on goal. Here's Greentree in front. Good save made by Bryson. Back to the point. Here's Eckler. Zito, there's a shot. It went wide. They have it again from behind the net, looking out front. Zito, here it comes. It's handled. Not out. Eichler lets it go. It goes wide. The Hounds hemmed in their zone right now. Woodall. It goes to the corner. Toronto going back to get it, but it's Windsor who finds it. Pass out front. What a save! There's a big one by Tyler Bryson. Now a penalty, and it's going to Windsor. So the Hounds will see a power play after a series of saves from Tyler Bryson to keep it 3-1. Face off here, left side of the goal. Ryan McCoy's on the ice here late in the second period. They don't win the face off to keep it in. Here's Smith. He'll just clear it out and down. Shears back to get it. His pass through center for McCoy. Ryan McCoy can shoot, and there he is. He got it on net. It's handled. Rebound. They whack away. It stays out. Oh my! If you're the Wild Hounds, you got to be shaking your heads. What a chance. Nicholson to McCoy. He can fly. Here he goes again. Ryan McCoy right to the net. McCoy! He's stopped. Where is it? They whack away. That stayed out. Another chance. What a stop by Costanzo! Oh my! Down and out, and he got the glove up. And what a save. Down and out. It should have been 3-2. Unreal save by Costanzo. That's robbery at its highest. And it stays 3-1. The Hounds shaking their heads. They know it should be a 3-2 game right now. Here's Shears moving in. Shears the only goal, and he scores! Slippery smooth. It's Ben Shears, and the Hounds are back in it. After a series of saves made by Costanzo, it's a power play tally, and it's 3-2. Nice goal for Ben Shears. Look at him sneak behind the defense here, just curl to the net and slip it right between the legs of Costanzo. A nice play by the Wild Hounds. Face-off back to center. It's a one-goal game. It can go any way now. Face-off taken, one back by the Hounds. The pass for McCoy. Ryan McCoy looks for an opening. Has it now. McCoy! It rolled to the goal, but not actually at the net, as here's Walton. 3 seconds to go in the period. That'll do it for 2. Windsor 3, Toronto 2 through 40 minutes. Shots to go in the hockey game are 21-18 for Windsor. They lead 3-2 after 2. The hits are 5-4 Windsor. Face-offs 8 aside. Power plays 1 for 2. Toronto and Windsor 0 for 2 and a short-handed goal. 3-2 after 2. Welcome into period 3 tonight from WFCU Center in Windsor. It's the Spitfires and the Wild Hounds. The pass ahead to McCoy. Here's trouble. Ryan McCoy breaking. He stopped and he scored! On his own rebound, they tie it up. Ryan McCoy. What a play. And finally off the schneid. They've been waiting for him to get back on the board. Here it is. Hard work down low pays off. It's 3-3. Good save made, but he gets his own rebound. Never gave up on the play. He's going to beat Costanzo to the left post, and this game's tied. Face off back to center, and the Hounds fans, well, they were down and out when it was 3-0. Now they come back to life as it's 3-all. Copper, penalty coming, it's going to Windsor. Here's Copper, he'll give it away because Toronto's going right back to the power play, all tied up. A chance to go in front. Unreal here from the Toronto Wildhounds to come all the way back from 3-0 and now a chance to go in front. Never expected this against Windsor. Shears shoots, good save made easily. Nicholson carries it, holds on to it, feeds it out front. Nobody was there. It does come out. Shears chips that back through center to Cleaver. They tic-tac it back and forth. Now the pass for Lash. Lash in the paint. That was given away to Zugan. And he's there to bank it off the boards and out. And what's happening now? A stoppage. A face-off back in the Windsor zone that got out of play, apparently. Minute 21 to go on the power play. Toronto 1 for 2 on the night. They don't win this face-off, but they do keep it in. Wood shoots, save, rebound. Woodall did a good job of getting to it before the Hounds could clean it up. Here's Shears, has it again. He has a goal tonight. They got Toronto back in this game. The momentum has shifted, and now they're going to get a penalty. Tripping on the play. Here's Morneau. Morneau with it. Sent back to Eichler. He'll move in. Touched by Shears. Power play wins it. So the Spitfires will be on the power play after 28 seconds of 4-on-4. Draw one back. Here's Woodall shooting. Good save made by Bryson. Pass finds Coffey. Here comes Coffey. Knocked off the puck as the Spitfires were coming in. Abraham stopped by Bryson. Got to go right to the goal. Here's Coffey with it. To Shears. Gave it away. Zito. What a stop. Tyler Bryson bailing out the Hounds on another ugly giveaway in the blue paint. Wow. That's the backup of the Toronto Wildhounds for you. What a save made by Tyler Bryson. He's had a hard season, but he makes a dandy of a save here to keep this game at 3. Ryerson just made his return. He made 24 stops and 25 shots he faced last game against 12th in a 3-1 win. And now Tyler Bryson back in goal tonight because it's a back-to-back. The Hounds coming from home. Here's the shot, scores! Copper! It's a shorthanded goal, and Toronto has the lead for the first time in a hockey game, 4-3. So Copper gives them the lead. It's a breakdown from the Spitfires. He got behind the D. It sneaks underneath the equipment of Costanzo, and the Hounds have 4 unanswered to take the lead. Face-off here back to center. 42 seconds left to go in the Windsor power play. Fans getting silent now as their team had a 3-0 lead and they're now losing. Abraham, there's the chance. Just about tied it. Gave that away. Abraham in front. A good save made by Bryson. Here's Nicholson to McCoy. Ryan McCoy can fly. Here he goes again. McCoy scores! Ryan McCoy, it's his second of the night. He's back in form, and it's 5-3 Toronto. 5 unanswered. Beautiful goal. It's another shorthanded goal. He gets behind the D, goes to the backhand. Costanzo has no chance. Great hands in tight by Ryan McCoy. We've seen it all career long. Face off here to center ice. Ryan McCoy with goal number 2 on the night. Here's Walton to Cristoforo, back ahead to Abraham. Here's Zugan with it now. To the front, Spellisy, that just missed the mark. Penalty coming, it's going to Windsor. Tripping called. It's already 5-3 and it might get worse. As Ryan Abraham heads off, Toronto back to the power play. Well, the power play needs work. They do have a goal tonight, but they only have a goal on 3 attempts. Here's Shears to Carr, down low, shoots, scores! What a shot! Owen Carr found the top left corner from the right circle. It's a power play goal, and it's 6-3 Hounds. Exactly the offensive output that you wanted to see, and Toronto finally coming to life when it matters the most. This is a team that needs to win 12 of the remaining 16 games to make the playoffs. That's a 90% win record. That is very hard to do, if not impossible. They have to keep doing what they're doing here tonight. Here's Spellisy. to the net with Zilgan. He's stopped by Bryson. Here's Shears off to Woods. 6-3 with 12 to go. Here goes Ryan Woods. He'll shoot it. He's stopped. Rebound in the paint. Walton. Silence here from the Windsor crowd. Remember when it was 3-0 for them? It's now a 3-goal lead for Toronto. Here's Zilgan. He'll bring it in down the left side to the middle. Poke check by Lawson. Hounds turn it back one more time. Shears off to Lawson. Up the right side now to the middle to Queever. Luke Queever trying to sneak his way through. Couldn't. Cristoforo with it. 9 to go. Here's Spellisy. He'll bring it in. 2-on-1. Spellisy shoots. Good save made by Bryson. Bouncer in the paint. It got away. Cristoforo. Abraham scores! 6-4. Ryan Abraham with his second of the night. And don't go away. Still time to play. It's 6-4. This is a nice shot up and over the glove of Tyler Bryson. No chance with 8 minutes to go. 6-4. Face-off taken back here. Here's Greentree. Never go away against this Windsor lineup. Here's Greentree. He stopped. Got to go right to the net. Eckler with it. He'll shoot it. Good save. What a stop by Bryson. On the redirect, down and out. He got a glove on it and keeps it 6-4. As Windsor pressing late. Renfro to take the draw for Toronto. One back by the Spitfires. That shot blocked off the draw. Now Dalton Thrower off to the races. Here goes Thrower with speed. Drops it off into the right corner. Carr chases it down. Owen Carr has it. All the way to the net. He scores! They let him go to the net. And you can hear the boos raining down here in Windsor. It's 7-4. They regain the 3-goal lead. 14:31 of the third period. Costanzo needs to have this. It's 7-4. The output that Toronto's been waiting for a while. Still scoring a low amount of goals. They won that last game 3-1, but that's what we're talking about. They only scored 2 goals. The last one is an empty net that doesn't actually count as a main goal. Bryson, here's Thrower. Well, tonight they have 7. So that's a statement. As here's Carr breaking again. Carr trying to make it 8. He just missed. Has it. Looks to the front of the goal. Goes to the net again. He'll feed that wide and into the right corner. Davis to Woodall. To Zito. 2.5 to go. It's 7-4. Here's Zito. Fanning on that, trying to get it to the goal. Finnegan for Thrower. Here's Dalton Thrower, sending it back into the Windsor zone. Around the boards it goes, picked up by Eckler. Here's Woodall. McCoy trying to stop him. It's Greentree. Back inside. Zito to the net. Just went wide. Here's Eichler. In the corner. Gave it away to McCoy. And he has 2 and he's going for the trick. Ryan McCoy behind the D. He stopped. It goes behind the net. Has it again. McCoy fed it out front. That pass just missed. Greentree with it. Up on the wing for Zito. One last chance. Zito shoots. Good save made. Copper pokes it to the board side. Has that back one more time. Shot blocked, and that'll do it. The Toronto Wildhounds walk away with a 7-4 decisive win over the Windsor Spitfires. Offense finally awakens for this team when they need it most. What a game here tonight. 7-4, your final score from WFCU Center in Windsor. Back and forth they went. It was 3-0 Windsor in this game, and they fall apart and lose this one 7-4.